Hi, I'm Dr. Pratis Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Sometimes I don't know why these stories pop in my mind, certain stories. Sometimes it'll come to mind when I'm planning on talking about something else, and something else will come to mind, and then I see a comment from someone, oh my God, this is exactly what I needed today. So I'm going to trust that this crazy story does that. Okay, so I had just moved into a new home in San Diego. Right across from the beach and what have you, and my kids and my mom. And I have 5 adopted kids, and my mom was, getting up there and had some health challenges, and she was living with me, and a sister lived with me for a while. And so we always lived in a bigger house because we had a huge family. And one of my friends came to visit, and her first proclamation was, if God did this for you, I know what God's going to do for me. I have to let you know, I am like a master of saying nothing. Now, I can speak up when it's time to speak up, but I'm a master at letting people just say what they need to say because it don't bother me. But it was like, what do you mean by that? If God gave me something nice, then you are definitely gonna get nicer, because you and God are like that. Okay, so then I moved to Savannah, and we were in a small house because we had plans to renovate it, and it had lots of land on it. And we ended up not being able to renovate because my mom got really sick. She had a brain tumor. So we needed to move in something that was the size for all of us. But we were happy making do because the renovations were going to happen quickly. And it was going to make this house exactly what we wanted and what we needed and how we needed it for my mom and the kids and everybody else. It's the same friend comes to visit and goes, have you been paying your tithes? Because your mother's sick, you getting divorced, you in this little house. Again, I was just like, I'm going to let you do that. But don't expect to come to another house. So, here's the thing. What people work for, what they earn, what they negotiate, what they dream about, what they want, it's not an indication of what you can get. It's not an indication of what you should have. It's not an indication of their favor from God or their lack of favor. This morning I woke up to a video about Donald Rumsfeld. His vacation home was Mount Misery, where Edward Covey, the infamous slave breaker, lived. And we know about Edward Covey not only from other documents, but Frederick Douglass wrote about him because he was sent there whenever you were too arrogant, whenever you were too full of yourself, whenever you had thoughts of your own. Slave owners would send people to what was known as a slave breaker to break that person's spirit. And Edward Covey was one of those people. And Rumsfeld lived in that house. It was his vacation house. I don't know what those trees would have said. Same thing. Same thing. I could never desire that for me. I really don't know why he desired it for him. I think sometimes we're walking around looking at what other people have and we want it, but we don't think about the history. We don't think about the history of the place, the history of the person, the history of a life. Rumsfeld just passed away, and I pray God's mercy on him and his family. And I really pray that there is not some kind of thing where we just go around wanting what other people have to the point where we have to get what they got to get it. I love you.